still here, beautiful, alive. Our Constitution lives. We survived everything.
Wednesday morning, 0604, Stage 6. Across South Africa, the lights go off in the same second. 5 people experience this differently. All 5 are about to have the same day. Bra Sifo in the taxi, Auntie Miriam on her stoop, Frick at his braai, Uncle Yusuf behind his counter, Gail on the N2. One country, one grid failure. 5 people who have each developed their own private response to a shared public problem. Stage 6 means Eskom cannot meet demand by more than 4,000 megawatts. It means up to 6 hours of load shedding per slot. 3 slots in a day is not unusual. 3 slots in a day means 18 hours without power. The mathematics are simple. The consequences are not. South Africa has been load shedding since 2008. In 2026, it remains unresolved. The 5 people in this video have each built their own version of a solution. Today, all 5 solutions will be tested at the same time. 2140, Frick's Farm. The only lit place for 11 kilometers in any direction is the braai. Around it, a man from 1994, an auntie from the stoop, a spice trader from Gray Street, a flats girl in a stalled Yaris, and a farmer who has been expecting something like this for 20 years. Nobody was going to be friends. There was no plan. Stage 6 made the plan. The Hilux brought the wood. The pop came from the stoop. The spices came from the boot of a delivery van. The flag came draped over someone's shoulder. The headset came around someone's neck. This is what social cohesion looks like when the state can't provide electricity. Gail's phone reached 0% at 21:38. She put it in her pocket. This is the most she has been present in 2026. The fire is warm. The pop is almost ready. Someone is going to have to introduce themselves eventually. Yusuf reaches into his delivery bag. He takes out a receipt book. On the back of old receipts, in the firelight, he draws the Eskom timeline. He has known this timeline since 2008. He updated his generator order that same year. 1998, Cabinet warned about the capacity gap. 2004, no new power station ordered. 2008, Stage 1 arrives. Everyone's surprised. They had been warned in 1998. The surprise was optional. Medupi and Kusile, 2 power stations. Combined budget overrun, over 400 billion rand. Neither fully operational in 2026. Yusuf calculates the per-person cost across SA 60 million people. 3,333 rand each. He shows his working. He always shows his working. Sifo cannot finish his sentence. Miriam sips. Gail asks the question. Was this a choice? Miriam puts down her mug. Yes, every step was a choice. She picks it up again. The fire pops. The pop is ready. Gail pulls a notebook from her Yaris. In the firelight, she writes the costs of Stage 6 that don't appear in the official statements. Clinics losing refrigeration, spaza shops losing stock, traffic intersections becoming 4-way negotiations in the dark. Yusuf knows the number per slot, 2,200 rand average for his size of business. 3 generators, still cheaper than not trading. He has this figure because he tracked every load-shedding event on a receipt since 2015. The receipt book is in his delivery bag. It is always in his delivery bag. Frick's Stage 6 personal cost? 0 rand. But his generator setup cost 340,000 rand over 17 years. He notes this without apparent irony. The irony is there. It is watching him from the fire. Sifo has a flask. He packed it in 1994 for the victory celebrations. It still works. He has not needed a fridge. He notes this in his notebook. It is possibly the only preparation from 1994 that has fully aged well. 22:30. The fire is well established. The pap is ready. The boerewors is ready. Something else is almost ready. Not yet named, not yet served, but building around the fire like heat. Sifo has written 2 pages. He reads them back. He is not the man who woke up in 2026 convinced the dream was intact. He is something else now. Not defeated, not converted, but changed. He writes one more line. We still cannot see it. Frick is turning the boerewors. He has the individual solution. Tonight, he is hearing for the first time the shape of the collective question. He does not stop turning the boerewors. Some things require time to cook. Yusuf closes the receipt book. The total is not shared. The fire is good. Some numbers are for the spreadsheet. Tonight is not the spreadsheet. Gale looks at the dark skyline. The only light for kilometers is this fire. 5 people, 5 South Africas, the same fire. The cooking fire becomes the eating fire. Plates out. Frick's boerewors, Miriam's pop. Yusuf's jira transforming the pop into something Miriam did not plan, but accepts as an improvement. Sifo's flask providing tea. Gale in the camping chair from Frick's bakkie. Frick and Yusuf negotiate over spice. A delivery arrangement is reached that will outlast this evening. Gale asks Miriam about the pop. The answer is water. Just the right water. People always blame the pop. Sifo says, in 1994, I thought by now we would all have electricity. Gale says, by now we do, when Eskom decides we can. Miriam sips. The fire pops. Stage 6 removed the light pollution. The Joburg sky, accidentally, is full of stars. Nobody planned this. The farm has not seen stars like this since before the suburbs arrived. Yusuf notes the time. He does not note it on a receipt. Some things are not for the receipt book. The accountability scoreboard. 1998, the warning. 2008, stage 1. The 400 billion rand and the 2 incomplete stations. The 200 billion rand in private backup power. The 6,000 load-shedding hours in a single year. The blank card. Item 6. Dedicated accountability for the decisions that created the crisis. The blank card has been blank since approximately 2008. It was blank before that, when the warning came in 1998 and nothing was done. Miriam looks at it. One eyebrow. She's used the other one up over the previous 28 years. Sifo shows Gale his notebook. We finally see what he has been writing all evening. We are still here. All of us. That counts for something. Gale reads it. She thinks about it. She gives him the answer she believes and the answer the channel demands at the same time. Yeah, brah Sifo, but the light should be working. The fire pops. The blank card remains blank. The boerewors is finished. The pop is finished. 5 people are still around the fire. Stage 6 slot 3 ends. The suburb lights come back on. Gale's phone revives. 47 notifications, 12 WhatsApp groups. She looks at it. She puts it face down. Nobody moves from the fire. The stars retreat as the light pollution returns. Gale watched them arrive earlier. She notes their departure. She does not take a photo. Some things are not for the phone. Morning, 5:55. The braai is ash. The 5 of them are gone. What remains? 1 mug, 1 receipt book, 1 flask, 1 folded camping chair returned to the bakkie, 1 closed notebook, 1 receipt and 1 post-it note on Frick's outdoor table. The receipt says, Jira, 2 bags, 90 Rand. Delivery included this time. The pop was good. The post-it says, Bra Sifo, the 604 taxi runs from the gate. The stage 6 counter resets. The next slot begins in 4 hours, 55 minutes. Mzansi Eina. Because, somebody has to say it.